Denny Schaefer. He's an idiot.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another Denny Radio podcast. I'm Denny. That's Sharon.
Good morning.
Good
afternoon.
How's my lovely wife today?
I'm good. I'm happy.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, good news. She's coming back to the bedroom tonight. More on that in a minute. But we have to welcome our sponsor.
On that note. Yes, Kim and Patty have returned for the month of March.
Thank you,
Partners.
ladies.
Yes. So they're going to be with us today and next week. And then we have a new one coming in after them. So here we go to Kim and Patty.
Are you thinking of selling your home? At Zen Partners with Key Realty, we understand that every home sale is unique. When you list your property with us, you get more than just a for sale sign. You get a full service team that's dedicated to getting you top dollar for your home. From expert market analysis and custom pricing strategies to stunning photography, 3D tours, and targeted digital marketing, we put your home in front of the right buyers. And when it comes to showings, we're on top of it, hosting open houses, private showings, and even offering professional staging advice to make your property shine. Zen Partners is here to negotiate the best deal for you, handle all the paperwork, and guide you through every step of the sale. Don't go it alone. Trust us. Kim and Patty to get your home sold quickly, efficiently, and for the best possible price. Are you ready to get started?
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling very zen right now. I'll tell you,
I feel relaxed.
They are really good at those videos. The way they edit them, the music, it's up tempo. We've used them. They're awesome. So if you need them, there's their number right there. Check them out.
And I especially like that one house. Beautiful. Inside and out.
Yeah.
Way to go, Kim.
Yeah, that was our old house before we, moved into the condo.
And that one staged condo in the video. It's pretty spectacular, I must say.
She did it. So today we're not going to dilly-dally, okay? Because Sharon did a focus group. And
yes.
You want to talk about that or move on?
Yeah, no, we just invited some family and friends to just kind of give some feedback about our podcast. And so we're trying to implement some of those suggestions. But overall, it was really positive. Yeah. Real positive. So,
they're family and friends, and if they weren't positive.
Well, no, I
bounced.
mean, it was constructive, so I'm a little taller, camera's a little closer, content is good, banter is good. No more ponytails for me, I guess. That was feedback.
Gosh, ridiculous. That can't be from a woman. Anywho, and we're going to get right into the meat of our content. We're going to start right out with, well, first off, Suits. You finished the Suits, the entire. I gave up on it. Your thoughts on Suits?
I thought the show ending of the original Suits, the OG Suits, was really well done.
Anybody die?
I'm not going to tell you, because if you decide to go and watch it, or someone out there hasn't seen it yet, I think it's one of the better endings, with the exception of This Is Us. That was 9 seasons that show was on.
Yeah.
So, and now Suits LA is on. So
Sunday nights.
First episode. Okay. It's hard because you're comparing it to the original Suits with that strong cast.
Yep.
But I thought, you know what? I'm going to give it a second try. Did you watch it?
I did. I watched both episodes. I like it. I'm hooked. I'm in.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm in.
I think so too. And, but the promo for this Sunday shows Harvey.
Oh, Harvey Specter.
Harvey coming back in the car. So,
all right. So
he's the only one so far that we know is making a cameo appearance.
Yeah, I miss Donna. She was the glue on the original show. She was always, I just liked her, and Lewis getting lit up.
Lewis lit.
Without those two, I don't know. Maybe they just got bored with doing it. I don't know.
Well, Donna and Mike have started their own podcast.
Really?
Can you imagine having name recognition and you just decide to start a podcast one day?
That's what we did.
I know.
So
it was a joke.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me
okay. Oh my.
He can make jokes out of anything.
Oh no, that would be for me. There's your joke. All right. So The Voice, I'm all in on that too.
Yes.
I don't think the judges are as good or as dynamic or as funny. It's still okay. I didn't check to see how the ratings are. I was going to, and I didn't, compared to last year and previous years. But they've got some pretty decent talent, some pretty good voices on there, and a couple of quasi-local people.
Quasi?
Well, one's an Adrian, so that's not really local. I mean,
we're in Michigan. We're right on the border.
I understand that.
On the tri-state area.
When you look at Toledo, Adrian's not in the metro.
No.
You know, Ottawa Lake is, and Temperance, but Adrian's a little. So there you go. But next focus group, tell people to tell Sharon not to say quasi and correct her husband.
You're quasi.
What does quasi even mean?
I don't know.
Quasimodo.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, anyway, yes, I kind of agree about the judges. I feel like they're all nice this year, you know?
Yep.
And last year they were nice because you had Reba McEntire, you have Snoop Dogg, Michael Bublé, and Gwen Stefani. And they were all nice, but the banter between them was really, really funny.
Yeah, Snoop was awesome.
But Michael Bublé is hilarious.
Yeah, I do enjoy him. He's the only comic relief, really.
I mean, as big as he is, doesn't he just really seem down to earth?
He does. He seems like really real, and you can tell he gets smitten with some of the singers, and and I don't know, he's just very enjoyable. Somebody you'd want to hang out with.
So
kind of like me, hang out with me.
Yeah, kind of. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, so we have a clip of the judges coming up here soon. But so here is a clip of Braxton Garza. He is 28 from Adrian, Michigan, a graduate of Madison. He's a dad to two young children, co-parents, and here he is performing.
Lonely, rose up when the wine is gone, like a record on repeat. Laying in our old memories,
don't
talking about what it used to be. She'll probably be the death of me. Damn if it ain't sweet, she's my pretty little voice.
So Michael blocked Kelsey.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I actually saw that performance.
And it's funny because now that Adam Levine is back on, he talked about how when Blake was on, he just stopped trying to get country artists because they would always go with him.
Right.
So now with this, Kelsey, he's doing the same thing. So that's why he just sat back and was watching her because,
All right, so I'm kind of trying to find the ratings. It looks like they've dipped a little bit, but it still seems like they're okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. But anyway, because, ratings are the name of the game. All right, now the girl from Toledo, I saw her. Oh, man, she's pretty fantastic.
Alana Lanice, she's 21, but her story is amazing. She's one of 9 kids.
9.
The
hey,
dad,
aren't you one of 9?
I'm the youngest of 9. I don't know where she is in her lineup, but her dad lost his business and they were homeless and they traveled living with aunts and uncles and stuff. I mean, 11 people to stick together.
Yeah. That's
so
crazy.
Here's a little bit of her audition.
I'm jealous. I'm overzealous.
Ooh.
When I'm down, I get real down. When I'm high, I don't come down. But you don't judge me.
Let's
Yeah, I got issues. You got them too. So give them more to me and I'll give mine to you. Basket in the glory of all the crimes. Cause we got the kind of love that takes us all.
There you go. Wow, what a voice.
I know. I mean, clear, pure, effortless,
So hopefully one of those will win. That'd be cool.
Well, so I believe Blue Blade got Braxton Garza from Adrian, and then Kelsey got Alana from Toledo.
Yeah, she was shocked. She got her.
But
over John.
yeah, do you want to look at any of the judges or no?
What do you mean?
Well, how they responded to her singing.
I don't care.
Yeah, let's
makes a voice memorable, and man, that's all I care about. You're the kind of voice that I want on my team. You're one of my favorites in the competition.
Thank you so much.
I have one spot left on my team, and I'm such a gut person. I feel like I will follow my gut into like the depths of the night and just let it lead me wherever, because I just trust that. And especially with music, especially with voices, just the voices that make you feel something, like that's what music's about. Whatever makes the hair on your...
That's pretty good.
So there.
Wait. Are you guys done?
No.
Oh, that's great.
We're just gonna let you talk.
Hi, Alana.
Hi.
You know what? There's consistency in the pitches. Adam, he's consistent when he says that you're his favorite.
Blue Blade is so funny.
He said it about 6 different times.
Okay, first of all,
Shots fired!
Hey,
I said she's one of my favorites.
I love this. I'm having so much fun.
I'm having a great time.
I've listened.
There you
So
go.
she ended
That's
up
funny.
going with Kelsey.
Oh yeah, I think John's,
girl power.
I think John's team's filled up.
Yep, his
So
team was full.
She probably would have went with him. I like him though too. He seems like a good dude.
She was really drawn to Chelsea, she said. Kelsey. So,
Okay.
I've never heard Kelsey perform. I don't know really anything about her.
Me neither. I know
She's adorable.
country.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
And if it ain't Shabuzi or Jelly Roll, yeah, you don't have my attention when it comes to country. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
All right, we're gonna get to the what are we gonna get to? We're gonna get to the chore play, or we're gonna get to comments. Look at everybody.
Yeah. So Nurse Terry, Rick.
Pastor Steve retired. Packer Chuck, Tommy Otwell.
Oh, look at this one.
Shannon.
Christy just switched to Night Insurance and will save over $1,700 a year on
Boom.
home and auto. Wow.
Boom. You're welcome. So if you want to, buy me a beer, you see me out, feel free.
So there you go.
All right. Jan, also Lisa. What a beautiful voice. You are so right. So
Yeah.
there you go.
What is Sharon? Your podcast or a joke? I didn't
Who?
say either of those.
What? I don't know what you're doing. Put it on the screen so I can see. Did Sharon just say your podcast is a joke, or did you say you were a joke? I don't know, Steve. Don't overthink it, dude. Seriously.
I didn't say either of those.
I don't. Steve, I
Ooh.
don't know, dude. All right. Are we going to talk about the chore play? or no?
Yeah.
All right. You want to do it, or do you want me to start it?
No, go ahead.
All right. Does it turn you on when your partner is doing chores and cleaning up around the house? And what tasks do they do that get you hot and bothered? A new survey looks at a link between romance and home cleanliness and finds a messy house could be a deal breaker. All right, before you go too far down the road, when we first started dating and you came over to my house, it would have been, which one would it have been?
Forest Green?
Yeah, Forest Green. Okay, the one behind TGI Fridays.
Yeah.
Did you go around and check out the cleanliness of my house?
Oh my gosh.
Be totally honest.
I know. I am going to be totally honest because I can't remember. Did I?
I don't know. That's
okay.
A
Well,
Sharon
if you
question.
don't know and I don't know,
Well,
I'm
no,
going to say no.
knowing you and how you're a clean freak, my guess is yes. You were checking it out to see. Now, back then I had a cleaning lady. So, because that was a big house. It was a 4-bedroom house, and my starter wife went away. So it was just me in this giant house. So
Can I just say something?
What?
When we dated, you ran the show, dude. That
sure ended once we got married.
I took a back seat. I did not. I did not tell you to do anything.
No, I'm just talking about what you noticed. Did it?
I mean, I believe it was kept up. I don't remember. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I
It
don't
was.
remember.
Anyway, they did a survey, a poll, so to speak. 1,000 U.S. adults, 52% say seeing their partner do chores around the house is a major turn on. That would depend, in my opinion, and I think most guys, that would depend on what you're wearing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There was a local story about that, actually.
What?
But that's another podcast for another time.
Okay. Let's see. But some tasks are more appealing than others. All right. So before I go through all these tasks, does it turn you on to see me do housework? And don't make fun of me. You mean the once or twice a year when you do it? Because I know that's where your jokes are going to go. Does something
what
like
was the
that,
question?
Huh?
What was the question? What? Okay.
Is there anything I do that turn you on? And I mean, you got to look back years because now we're married and we're old.
Well, no, because the question is
household chores.
Right. Does it turn me on to watch you clean?
Yeah, or like maybe when I'm all sweaty on the zero-turn riding mower back when we had one at the house, and I'm out there getting it done, smoking a big fat stogie, listening to my tunes, and I come in all sweaty, and you're just like, oh.
Your edging turned me on.
Is that what it was? I was a hell of an edger.
Oh
I was an
and
edging
we had to look
machine.
at it every time we backed out of the driveway or pulled in.
We did. And we'd be pulling out of the driveway, and I'd say, don't look, don't look, don't look. And I would stop and all right, turn to the left. And everybody looked down the sidewalk to see my awesome edging. I was a double edger, man. Double edger. Anyway.
As far as cleaning, I would say no. I mean, I think I would be thankful, and like, oh, that's so sweet. And especially if it's on a consistent basis. If it's a one-time deal and there's a motive behind it, no.
I find, as I'm getting older and I'm spending more time at home, I mean, I don't mind cleaning up, picking up, doing stuff, so yeah, I mean, I don't know. All right, back to the story. Here's some of the, and for me, I mean, I know, okay, I'm going to sound like a pig. Okay. I'm going to sound like a typical guy. And if you're a guy, I ain't lying. It all depends on what you're wearing. It really does. Because guys are visual. And like when you wear, what is the,
oh boy,
you have like this,
oh boy,
DKNY PJs or something. They're black.
Mm-hmm.
They're sleeveless.
Mm-hmm.
You had those on the other night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, how you doing? I didn't say anything to you because.
Yes, you did.
Oh, did I?
Yes, you did.
Anyway, something like that. I'm just like, okay, that looks really good. It's not you doing anything. It's just like how, maybe how you wear your hair. Personally, I like it in a ponytail. I like it pulled back.
Focus group says no.
Well, okay, then I guess we can't do anything the focus group says. And what were they ripping me about?
I don't know.
I never answered the question.
No.
So I'll answer this question. No, what gets me fired up about you, it's not you doing chores. It's not you doing anything. It's what you're wearing. And if I'm sensing you may be available for certain activity.
What would you say would be the percentage of cleaning you do around our house?
Me?
Yeah.
5%. What's your number?
So you have a 5% chance of turning me on, apparently.
Well, I don't think me doing, laundry turns you on. I mean, I do laundry occasionally. I do, like Sunday mornings, if I make a big breakfast, I'll normally do all the dishes. I don't vacuum. I don't dust. Not that I don't want to. It's
because if you don't see it, you don't care.
I don't care.
Or you don't notice it.
Both. I don't notice it and I don't care. Now, would you agree with that number, 5%?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
All right, Rick. Mopping dishes, dusting, cleaning the bathroom is my job at the house. I do it sometimes during lunch. He's like husband of the year.
He is. Or he's whipped.
Nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. Hold on. I think I have. That's what you are, Rick.
Really?
BW.
Okay.
All right. Look at Maureen. Look what she says. Pop hers up there.
This one?
Next one. There. Hit it. Your wife has a beautiful voice.
What does that have to do with cleaning? Thank you, Mo.
That's a nice compliment.
I know. Thank you, Mo.
All right. Good afternoon, Jan. Hello, Sherry from McCravers.
Yeah.
All right. Back to the story. The biggest chore turn on is doing the dishes. Okay. 54, almost 55% of people said that. Followed by vacuuming at 50%.
Okay.
Making the bed, doing the laundry, and tidying the bedrooms. That's what turns people on.
What about the bathroom?
I don't know. The bathroom can sometimes, I would think, could be a turn up because when you're in the bathroom a lot of time, the cleaning supplies. And by the way, this is how I know that it's time for me to clean my sink. Here's what she does. Or if she wants me to clean the shower, I'll come in the bathroom and, oh, look at that. There's cleaning supplies all around my sink. Or there's cleaning supplies right outside the shower door. That's Sharon's code for, I'm tired of cleaning up after you. Do it yourself.
Okay. First of all,
It's true.
First of all,
Be honest.
First of all, the sink, yes, I own up to that because I just get to a point where I'm like, you're not my child anymore. Or I'm sorry, you're not my child.
Ever.
Oops.
Anymore. Anymore. See that? Hear that? That's what my life is.
You know, you can clean your own sink, but the shower is a shared thing. So why would that be put all on me? And I'm just sitting it there, whether you get in or I get in next, whoever. You just take it as, oh, she's meaning it for me. And I'm putting it there to either remind me before I step in or you know,
Okay.
to do it.
That's
but
a
we
fair
both
point.
share.
Fair point.
the
How
shower.
about this? When you pull it out, clean the shower, put it away.
Wait, what'd you just
Then
say?
there's
Because
no
I
confusion.
was
You want to
reading.
write it down?
I was reading something off of Instagram.
When you
which
pull out the cleaning supplies, clean the shower right then, put the supplies away.
it's easier to get in the shower and clean it
Right. Get in the shower.
as you're naked and getting ready to shower.
Okay. Well, I will watch that, and I bet you that'll get us going with some chore play. You in the, naked in the shower on your knees, scrubbing the floor.
Oh my gosh, a visual. Ugh, people are eating. Okay. So Terry from Florida says hi.
Hi, Terry.
And Eric Kucher
Super
says,
Cooch.
I'm so gonna have to edit my feedback. After that crack dude, I do most of the laundry, dishes, and cooking at my house.
Okay. Well, you and Pittsburgh Rick are in the club. There you go. You're PW'd, which there's nothing wrong with that. You know?
All right. Mary says Ron makes the bed every day.
Good
Of
man,
course he
Ron.
does.
Good man, Ron.
Yep. And Rick is growing up. We had chore lists from parents. Couldn't go outside until those were done.
Mine was the lawn. That's pretty much the only chore. Taking garbage out, pulling weeds, which I freaking hated to this day.
That's why I love condo life.
Yep. Don't have to do any of that crap.
But we had a chore list growing up too. We had, the bathroom cleaning schedule on the back of the bathroom door with the checklist. You'd have to check off everything that you did.
Okay.
So
I do 5% of the chores around the house. So let me ask you, what percentage of the bills do you pay?
Well, you physically pay the bills, but your money is my money, isn't it?
Interesting. Interesting how that works. Interesting dynamic, isn't it?
First of all,
I get hammered because I only do 5% of the chores.
You know what?
And then 100% of the bills get paid by the Den Man and my
I'm pretty
illustrious
sure
radio
I
career.
had a business that
Yeah, but not anymore. You sold it. So
I
now,
understand that, but
How many bills have you paid this year?
women do $6,431 more hours of housework than men annually. Right there,
How much?
people. Right there.
6,000?
6431.
64,000?
No, 6,431
Okay. That's
more
great.
dollars more hours.
That's great.
Yeah.
And we're grateful for that. But it's a partnership. I work, pay the bills, and that's how it goes. You go, Sharon. We've been in our house 22 years, and my husband has never cleaned our huge walk-in shower.
Well, Holly, you could see how long it'll go because I know somebody in his single days actually had moss growing out of his shower.
That was a mushroom. It was a mushroom.
That's even worse.
It was a mushroom.
That is so disgusting.
It was an apartment in Maumee. I was a single dude. I was in my early 20s. It was my first run when I was on RQN. And I'm like, oh, I probably should clean that shower. Because it wasn't, for some reason, it was a tile shower. Even back then, this would have been in the early 80s.
That is just so disgusting.
I'm a guy. I don't care. We don't care. That stuff doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't. I mean, I get to a point where clutter and grossness, I'm like, all right, I gotta do something. So I get after it.
Well, I think for me, Eric says, hell yeah, remember Sharon, what's yours is yours and what's his is yours.
Yeah, thanks, Cooch. Cooch, you're not helping me.
He's watching on Instagram.
I know. Hey, good luck with that MRI today. He's got a bad shoulder.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you live long enough. That's what Oh,
he's young. He's in his 50s.
Ann's watching
Ann
from
Fender,
Columbus. You guys are
What's up,
awesome.
Ann? Very nice.
And it wasn't moss, it was a mushroom. Great defense.
No, it's true. I mean, it's still gross, but
sauteed that thing up, man.
Yeah. Back then.
Why weren't you making dinner?
Times were tight. I should have. All right. You want more on the story or you want to move on to something else?
No, because I have there's a flip side of this too.
Well,
so
I'll just go through this real quick.
Okay.
Before people were even dating, they're checking out how clean their potential partners are. Nearly a third admit they judge the cleanliness of people's rooms when they see them on dating apps. 72% of them have skipped a profile because of their messy room. Oh, I know I would. Wouldn't you?
You would?
I would.
Your standards are?
No, if I would have walked into your house and mommy when I first met you and you were trying to, lure me into your web of awesomeness, and if your place was a pigsty, that would have been a huge turnoff, and I'd be like, I'm out. And if it smelled funky, I'm out. I don't care.
Really? Like a mushroom growing out of a shower?
I don't know how. Well, anyway, moving on.
Oh, no response to that one.
Well, I don't want to get in trouble.
What? I'd walk in your place. I'd be like, why am I smelling mushroom?
Once mushrooms don't even smell. Once they're dating, 80% say they judge a partner on the cleanliness of their home. Smells are the biggest concern. 85% confessing that is what they judge a love interest's home on most. Smell is huge for me. Dirty bathrooms are also turnoffs. 83.5% on dirty bathrooms.
Yeah.
73% feel the same about unclean kitchens. Cleanliness can even affect the future of a relationship, as more than 3/4 admit they wouldn't move in with somebody if their house wasn't spotless. Chores are a hot topic for couples, as more than half, 55%, say they've argued with their partner about cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're giving me crap because it's like, look at all the toothpaste you've got on your mirror. Wipe it off.
Okay, that is not accurate, first of all.
Okay, you don't sound like that, but you've said things about my...
No, I just walked out the other day and I said, do you know you have a glob of toothpaste on the wall next to your medicine cabinet?
Yeah, but that's condo life. When we lived in the house, it was totally different. You would give me grief about how gross my side of the mirror was. And if, like last night at the Trump speech, all the Democrats, I'd be holding up a little sign that says, false. What's she saying? False. People are so stupid. I can't believe I watched 45 minutes of that crap.
Oh.
And by the way, never argue with somebody when they have a microphone and you don't. You look like a fool and no one can hear you. Boom. Denny Nugget. You're welcome. Anyway, more than 56% confess their partner's poor cleaning skills have led them to consider ending a relationship. Sorry, Pigpen, I'm out. And 1 in 20 of those polled have actually broken up with somebody because their cleaning habits or lack of having cleaning habits. So there you go. That's the end of my story. The story about chore play.
Well, okay. So on the flip side of that, and you did kind of hit on this, the biggest turnoffs for new partners. And this I find very interesting because the percentage is not far off men versus women. So you said it on your report, smell is the number one turnoff. 88% women versus 80% men. I'm stunned by that.
Oh man, when I like the perfume, like when I used to buy perfume and stuff, man, I would buy the stuff that make my pheromones go crazy, to be like, woo, because I have a very sensitive nose. So I totally
a lot of people don't have their sense of smell anymore because of COVID. It's never come back.
Well, that sucks.
I mean, I worked with an agent and she was like, you have to tell me if this house smells because I've lost my sense of smell from COVID.
Oh.
and it was one of those musty homes. So, anyway, unclean bathroom. Okay. 86% women say that's a turnoff to them. Only 80%, and I'm stunned that's 80% among men. It's a turnoff for men. For an unclean, smell it. Well, yeah, they're both 80% for men. Smell is number one. Unclean bathroom, toilet stains, etc. For men.
Yeah.
It's only a 6-point difference. I'm stunned by that because men don't care.
Yeah. Well, they care when it's dirty.
I know, but they don't care when they're slopping their stuff all over the floor.
I'm just wondering if that's when they're at somebody else's house. Like if I go to a single buddy's house and I use their bathroom and be like, ooh, dude, seriously, you need to, get that toilet ring out of there. That's kind of gross.
Get the mushroom out of the shower. Number 3, biggest turnoff, unclean kitchen. 75% women and 71%, almost 72 for men. Again, that's like a very slim margin.
Yeah.
Left out dishes, etc. So, yeah, that kind of surprised me at all. But so, and you mentioned this too in your report about the whole dating app. When people are looking at potential dates and they can see a messy room behind them.
What are you thinking?
What are you lounged out on your couch? How much of your room are you showing? Isn't it like a professional headshot? Like, don't you want it to be?
I've never been up on those apps.
Oh my gosh.
Could you imagine being in the dating world right now? And listen, I know some of our, viewers, listeners, whatever are. I couldn't imagine in today's society of listen, I've got a number, and I mean more than 2, probably more like 5 or 6 family members, including immediate family members who are still married to someone they met through dating apps.
Yeah. No.
So there's nothing wrong with it, but I couldn't imagine if I was ever on those back in the day. I'd be like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, because meeting in a bar is so much better.
It is. That's the way I think God intended it.
Yeah. So this stat interests me.
Okay.
1/3 of men judged a profile based on the cleanliness of the room shown on a person's profile versus 1/4 of women. So 1/3 of the men judged.
Yeah.
And only 1/4 of women judged.
Well,
women, we got to pick up our standards. Come on.
What do you mean? So guys are judging a woman on the profile, the dating profile, because of the cleanliness behind them.
Right.
Because a guy wants to, if you're going to get serious with somebody, you want to make sure that this woman knows how to clean, because I'm not doing it. It's her job. You know what I mean? Women,
we need to raise our standards.
Men are pigs. We're shallow.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my gosh, Jeff Lamb. Click on Jeff Lamb's. People are piling on with the whole mushroom thing. Bottom one. Denny was saying
as a grow house.
He meant grow house.
I know he said grow house.
There it is on the bottom one.
Yeah, as a grow house before. Yeah, he's the OG, Jeff.
Everybody is picking on me.
Mary, false. That's hilarious.
That's hilarious. You need the signs for the next show. That's funny.
That's funny.
And Pittsburgh Rick, no, I didn't have to worry about the cleanliness of the bathroom at Fort Schaefer back in the day when I was downtown. Because we had a cleaning crew that came in every day. So I didn't have to worry about it.
So your chore growing up was strictly
mowing the lawn, taking out the garbage, pulling weeds, raking leaves.
Because the cleaning was left to your sisters?
Picking cherries. Oh no. We had to wash dishes. You had to wash when you were younger. And then as you got older, you got to dry, because drying was so much easier. Then we got to the point where it was let them dry. And we had this, my mom used to have this 2-layered, like grilling pan where she would do the burgers. So the grease would fall through and get off the burgers, which I don't know why she did that, but because the grease is awesome. But that pan was so hard to wash. It was called the pan. And none of us ever wanted to be washing dishes when we had burgers, because we had the pan, because it took forever scrubbing that thing. Anyway, so yeah, and then we got a dishwasher, and then you had to load the dishwasher, somebody else. So yeah, we had a ton of chores. I didn't have a silver spoon in my mouth, woman, like a lot of people think.
I am not insinuating that you did.
Oh, okay. Anywho, but then it was great because once I got in high school and we had football practice, basketball practice, whatever sport you were in, boom.
No, you got out of it.
I got out of the dishes chores and whatever. My mom would be like, he just got home from football practice, so we're not going to have him do the dishes. Thanks, Mom.
Oh, so she babied you.
She did. She's the only one.
All makes sense now.
Okay.
So to get back to the original question about cleaning a turn on for, your significant other, I think more than that for me, the biggest turn on was watching you with the kids or taking charge of something.
Really?
Yes.
All right. Note to self. Take charge more, Den Man.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, what would be a good example of me taking charge now?
Like
grabbing the back of your hair?
Like planning an entire vacation or not.
Wait a minute.
Not coming to me and asking me questions about everything, just like taking charge and doing it. Like,
okay, here's a little news.
Being the man, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
Early on in the marriage, where I would just like take charge, and then I started getting feedback. Okay, pushback. So what I would do is I would consider her feelings. I have this rule because I believe this is the way the Lord set it up in the Bible. Is I'll make my decision, but before I do that, I go to her and get input. And then I consider her feelings and her thoughts as her input. And then I will make the final decision. That's what we've always done. Now I'm hearing she would just like me to take charge and make all the decisions.
No,
all right, let's try that for a week. I'll report back next Wednesday.
I mean, like when my car battery died, you took charge. I know. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Like,
so
and stuff, or whatever. I don't know. I'll probably be accused of being sexist or something.
No, I think I got that one. I got that one nailed down today on the show. So you weren't real appreciative of that, if you know what I mean.
Oh, dude, you had knee surgery 2 days before.
Such a pig.
I'm going to the doctor today, and that's one of my questions. Am I cleared for any kind of bedroom activities?
Okay.
So,
all right.
Buckle up. You're in the bedroom tonight, lady.
Okay. Bon appetit, people.
Hoo-ah!
All right. Are we done?
I think we are. I mean, I'm looking forward to our family dinner tonight with our children.
Yep. Josh,
our grown adults.
Josh, is Olivia coming too?
We're eating at her place.
Okay. I thought Josh was coming.
He is.
And we're having chicken pot pie here at our house.
You don't listen to me.
Okay.
I said I was making it here because it takes an hour.
Right.
And then we're going to drive out to her place while it cools. And she's cleaning her apartment.
Oh, it's on the calendar. Family dinner, Waterville. I didn't look. Honestly, I didn't hear any of that. I just heard Josh coming down. Olivia is so committed to Mamma Mia, and tickets are now available.
I know.
At Otsego High School.
I'll tell you what.
Support the arts, people.
If it's anything like Shrek the Musical last year, it's going to be amazing.
It was amazing.
So proud of her.
Anyway, I didn't realize that that it was going to be down there where she lives. So yeah, that's fine. That'll be fun.
Thanks.
So I'm looking forward to that after my doctor's appointment when I ask him if I'm cleared for certain things.
Sherry wants to know how your knee is. See, I told you someone would ask.
You want to see my scar? I don't think I can lift it up this side. Oops, my microphone. And there it is.
Your bruising looks good.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Look at that. Mm-hmm. That scar does not look bad. And I'm only like, and then there's my bruising on the inside of my thigh. How's that turn you on at all?
Ooh, love the colors. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's getting better. I mean, it's clearing up.
Your bruise was pretty big, but it really didn't last all that long.
No.
I think overall, I think your recovery, I mean, I can't talk about your pain, but I think how you've handled it, how you've bounced back, the incision, the bruising, all of that has really been pretty remarkable.
Well, I'm praising God for that because I was pretty nervous because I'd never, done this before. And you know how Satan screws with your mind. And it's like, oh, what happens if something goes wrong and they have to amputate your leg? I don't know if that's ever happened, probably. But because I haven't been working, you know, your mind, I got a lot more free time for my brain to be weird. And God did what he always does. He showed up, and it's like the PT, Mike and Sydney and Jody and everybody at PT Link, they're just like, they can't believe how well I'm doing.
Mhm.
And thanks a lot, Mike. I enjoy the pain that you inflict on me every time I'm at pain and terrorism, or what do I call it? Pain and torture, which is what PT stands for. He actually takes my knee. Okay. I'm laying on the table. He takes my knee and he pushes it back, takes my heel to try to get my heel to my butt.
Do we reenact it right now?
No. And well, you tried to help me yesterday when I was doing some
I know,
stretches,
and I'm
and
like,
you couldn't
dude,
even
no,
really
I'm
do
like,
it.
dude, don't even. I was afraid. I just your incision pop open or something.
Yeah,
just
and an
gross.
alien's gonna come out.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Anyway, and Mike,
or Conan.
Mike
What's
is
his face?
Oh, Mike, yeah, coming out of
Conan O'Brien.
her back. Anyway, Mike, this is the last thing he does before he ices me because he knows it hurts like hell. And he just like, he holds it for like 30 freaking seconds as he's pushing it as hard, and he's a grown ass man. And I'm like, okay, I think the fun's almost over with this exercise.
Oh.
But he does it like 3 different times. And then it's like, he goes, I know it hurts. He goes, but this is so good for your knee and your leg, and you're doing so well. He said, there's people that have been 2 weeks out like me. It'll be 3 weeks Thursday. So I was 2 weeks out, a little over 2 weeks out, 2.5 when he did that to me on Monday. And he's like, there's people that come in here after 2 weeks and they're still using a walker.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm thankful. I'm not superhuman. I'm a sissy. I am. The only problem that I have is sleeping. I still am not getting a lot of good sleep. But tonight, you're in the bedroom, baby. Maybe you'll be a calming effect.
What do you mean, maybe? Okay,
right.
so the ladies are saying knee doesn't look bad. First 2 weeks post knee replacement are the worst.
I'm over 2 weeks now, though.
Terry love Mamma Mia. Yeah, go to Otsego Theater. I think it's Drummond Theater, and you can see a link to buy tickets. And they have senior discounts as well. Let's see here. Oh, what is she saying? If Denny were really sexist, he would just say he didn't need a doctor clearance because he would just sit back and call the shots. I honestly do not know why I enabled that man. Thanks, Michelle.
Yep.
Was she the one you called Michael?
Yep. Sorry, Michelle.
Oh, the dates. Terry, the dates are the last full weekend in March. It's like the Thursday, the 27th, 28th, 29th at 7:00 at night, and then Sunday matinee. There you go. I just said.
Yeah, Mamma Mia. Thursday, we're going.
Yep.
27th.
So.
Ooh, Mercury's in retrograde that day. Actually, for the whole rest of the month. Yay.
Okay. So, funny video today.
All right, funny video.
This is by a gentleman, Mark Bland, and he actually gave us permission to run this because I think it's funny. All of his content is pretty darn funny. So, here we go, right?
Thank you, Mark.
2008, Pat McAfee kicked a 52-yard
field goal against Cincinnati to send the game into overtime. It was a night game in Morgantown and about 38 degrees outside.
The Battle of Gettysburg took place
on July 1st to July 3rd of 1863.
That is correct, but please let me finish before answering.
Sorry.
This morning, your wife texted you to pick up what item on your way home?
What's the origin of the item?
Originated in Naples, Italy in the 16th century.
Spaghetti? Pasta?
Can you read the text?
Quote, Mark, size doesn't matter to me.
No, it's on down from that one.
Oh, no, here it is. Quote, on your way home, will you pick up a jar of blank?
Oh.
She also sent a picture of it.
Yeah, I can see the picture. Mayonnaise.
Okay, that is funny, but
he's
it's
got
man bashing. Is that him?
Yeah, that's actually him.
That's him doing it.
And he's
funny.
got a slew
Are we following
of
his
funny
page?
ones. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. That's funny.
But I'm I mean, we reached out and he answered right back and said, absolutely, go for it. So thank you, Mr. Bland, for your permission to air that. So
yeah, that's very funny. All right, Friday on the show. What are we doing?
We're talking about parents, aren't we?
Becoming your parents.
Oh, becoming your parents?
No, there's a thread up on Reddit about social media, or people are talking about old person habits that they've adopted. Isn't that what we're doing? Is that the
I thought all thing parents. I thought like losing your parents, going through the transition with your parents as they age.
That doesn't sound like a happy show.
What you have gotten from your parents as far as genes and just, and then if you're a parent, what your kids have gotten from you. It's any and all things parents. So yeah, I mean,
that'll fit.
That's originally what we talked about.
Okay. Well, then that's what we're going to do on Friday. Funky Friday.
All things parents.
And I think that's it.
Parents.
Okay. And the radio show, which starts officially on Monday, we were going to try to do a dry run on Sunday, but it's not going to work out. So Monday, when I do the show, it's going to be a sheet show, just so you know, because we didn't have a chance to get used to the equipment or any kind of practice. So
you're a professional.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. It's a whole new studio and a whole new setup and blah, blah, blah. And, there's gremlins in there that are
blah, blah, blah
working against me.
Oh,
anywho, but if that changes, I'll let you know on Friday's podcast. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you to Kim and Patty again for sponsoring today.
You're
and
awesome.
We'll see everybody on Friday. So, is that it?
That's it.
All right. Adios.
Share the video, please. Make us grow like that mushroom. You got to hit it twice.
Denny Schaefer. He's an idiot.